Hey everybody, hope you had a good New Year's Eve. Everybody had a good safe one. We did. Uh, Here at Styrene Relics, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to show you one that I did get and cleaned up, and then I want to show you what I'm working on. So here, let's get started. This is one that I picked up off eBay again. Guy did a really cool job. It's kind of a little bit different than everybody else is accustomed to seeing, but I really like it because it is different. It's a 1931 Cadillac body that he's cut down to fit onto this dragster, and he's using the 1931 Cadillac V16 engine. Kind of cool. It's a little different. Just throw out some numbers at you. In 31, that had 165 horse, and it was a 452 cubic inch V16 Cadillac motor. It actually was two independent V8s mounted in tandem, and it was using a counterbalance crankshaft. So they didn't really kick into running a true V16 until 35, the best I can find on the internet. But that was kind of cool, and they say the top speed it was 90 miles an hour in the Cadillac that it came in. Now you know that thing had to be pretty heavy. So I don't know. When I saw this, I thought, wow, that's kind of cool. The guy did it in a dragster, and then he did the body work and that. So I thought it was really cool. And buddy, if I could think of your name, I'd throw it out there. But kudos to you. You did something really cool in my book. Anyways, I'll show you what we got going on. There's the engine. Like I say, the V16. And then he put the 6 carbs on it and the side pipes to make the exhaust, which was really cool. I cleaned it up, meaning that I did some paint work on the valve covers. And I did some paint work on the carbs a little bit, and then I wired the distributor. Boy, that was not fun. Let me tell you. There's 13 spark plug wires on there. I couldn't get the other 3 to fit. The distributor cap was just too small, but it works. Apologize for the wiggles. I'm still using my phone right now. I got a camera coming. But anyway, that's what he's got going with that. Now, to give you an idea what was going on, it came in a 31 Cadillac. All right? And that's what that car came in. Or that engine came in that car, I should say. This kit is a Johan kit. Came out in the early 60s, mid 60s, I should say. 65, I think it is, if I remember. And I got this kit a long time ago and kept thinking I'd do something with it. It's just not my bag. I got 4 or 5 of these. One day maybe I'll do some of them, but it just wasn't for me. And then the other thing is it had some real molding problems. The windshield here was missing. Not that it was broke, it just didn't mold out right. And then there was a large crack in the door back here. It was a mold crack. It didn't fill in all the way. So I got to work on that yet. The chrome on there was a lot of chrome issues, but the chrome on the radiator shell was real bad. So anyways, what I ended up doing was, because this guy inspired me to do something special with that Cadillac, I come up with my own hot rod, and this is what I got. So what I did was, let me go back up to the picture here. I took and cut this door line right here. I cut that door line, and then I cut this door line right here. And I removed all this in here. Now that was about 1.25 inches, almost 1.5 inches, not quite, but closer to 1.25 inches if I remember, to take all that out. And that shortened it up considerably. And then I didn't add the fenders at all, and channeled the body over the frame, and I did that by cutting the firewall. You can see where I did that right in here, and that dropped it right down. Now what I did was I put a rake to it. I left the back alone, and then I just dropped the front end down. So it gives it a real nice rake. Long hood, short little body inside. It's kind of cool. It's taking on a nice shape. I left the fuel tank where it was. I really like that look on some cars. I'm trying to make this one work. I think I can do it yet and make it look good. We'll see how it turns out. I got a lot of body filler going on. This is just kind of a mock-up right now. I still got to cut the radiator shell and the radiator down because it's on the ground right here. Not only that, but when that happens, it won't let the radiator flow with what I want going on right here. Now, let me raise it up here. You can see that it kicks out and it's not the same angle. So I got to cut that, shorten it down quite a bit. And then I've got to do something with the distributor. I'm thinking about wiring this one, but I got the nose down so low, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the distributor just yet. But I'll figure it out. If that means I got to put like a speed power blister on the roof or on the hood, don't really want to do that, but that's maybe something I'll have to look at. Let's see what else we got going on. That's pretty much about it that I've got going on. This is about day and a half's work right now. I just kind of threw a little bit of white primer on it to give you guys a little look-see where I'm setting at on this. Should be working on this again here real quick. Still got to put a floor in it. But yeah, it's coming along all right. A lot different than the box art. And I've got a few more of them like that too that I might take a look at. Like I say, I've got 3 or 4 of them, so who knows? There might be hot rods in them that you don't know about. The only thing is, you kind of got to use the engines. I mean, you could put a small block Chevy in it, but it would be very tiny in that long hood, and you'd have to cut everything down, and it being a wedge shape, be pretty tough to get it to work. But my thought is here, since it's actually 2 V8s joined together, I'll have an exhaust come down here with a header, and I'll have the exhaust here come down with a header, and then I may run both of them together and then into a side pipe here is what I might do. So that may be an option that I got going on. I really didn't want to put the stock exhaust on it because what I plan on doing is the same thing that he did here, is run the carbs. I'm thinking about doing the same thing with this one, and then having those stick up through the hood in different areas. I may spread them out a little bit farther than what he's got them. I might make my own rail system and then put those 3 carbs on each side, spaced out quite a bit more. And then if that happens, because the car is angled in the front, then they'll be taller in the back, you know, on the way. And then when you take the hood off, you'll see the steps. But then when the hood's on, they should be all level if I do it right. I'm not sure how I want to play that out yet. And then I can either do it in aluminum or do it in the exhaust, do it in aluminum or do it in solder. I've got plenty of aluminum, so I may do that with that. So I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. Hey, if you guys like what you see and got any suggestions or comments, let me know. Check the subscribe and the like button, and then give me a holler. All right, guys. We'll talk at you later.